Something on your mind?
Did you want to talk about the letter?
Not right now.
Oh. Wait, you didn't? What if I say let's rest here?
I'll get myself comfortable then.
Now can we talk about it? I think so, yeah. How are you? You've been quiet.
Aye, and sorry I have been. I'm doing alright, I promise you. That letter gave me a lot to think about.
It can help to talk it through.
I think you may be right there. It's no use staying stuck in my head.
So, you now know what your mother was.
And I'm more grateful than words can explain. It's bittersweet. I wish even more now that I knew her, but... I was left with such a legacy. You keep whatever you want from what we found. As the Dragonborn, it sounds like it's your birthright. This letter is more than enough for me.
I mean, there was some cool gear in there, so sure, I'll take it.
Completely. It was my past I was looking for, not treasure. It's so strange how prophetic our words turned out to be.
Do you think that it was fate that we met?
The last Dragonborn and one of the last Akaviri? Does sound mighty suspicious as far as destiny's concerned. Besides, if history keeps repeating itself, you'll soon have a new empire to build.
Oh god.
And, perhaps a new Dragon Guard to go with it.
Oh no, he's one of the Elder Scrolls fans that thinks the Dragonborn should be Emperor. Oh no, he's one of them. Kaidan, first of the Dragon Guard, it has a nice ring to it. Empire building can wait. There's still a lot out there to experience. Damn right, we got a world to conquer. I'm gonna go with the second one.
Ever the master of your own fate. Here's to the adventures still out there waiting.
Ooh, visit Northwind Summit again. Okay. I'm glad that it gave you the pop-up for that. I'm glad it told me that, because I wouldn't necessarily have thought to do that otherwise. I wouldn't have thought, oh, that's what I need to do next.
Aye, Dragonborn.
Were you gonna ask me something?
Who were you? Before you discovered you had the dragon blood.
Wait, did I not have this conversation? I thought I did. Maybe I'm misremembering. I was no one special.
I find that hard to believe. Though he wouldn't be the first hero to come from humble beginnings.
I was always an adventurer. Where's the, I was a prisoner option? I was always an adventurer.
Ah, you got that fighter spirit. There's no way a conventional life could contain you for long.
And I do like that we have the options as well. I can say, oh, noble family, outlaw on the run, lived free in the wilderness, or that's all really.
Glad to know a bit more about you.
Did you feel like talking?
I want to hear about something you've done.
Well, you know, Lydia, just cover your ears. This conversation isn't for you. Let me tell you about one of my adventures.
Why? What happened?
I was cornered by Draugr in an ancient catacomb. I was attacked by rogue mages as I was traveling. Now, since I only have the two of them, I'm wondering if this is either level-based or if it does actually select this based on what quests you've done. Because I haven't done much on this character since, you know, new character, got Kaidan and said, alright, well, off we go. Yeah, cornered by Draugr.
Really? How did it play out?
Well, you see, they weren't milk drinkers, so their bones, ooh, very brittle, not very strong. I raised my shield and charged into the fray.
Oh, that's a bold move. And then?
I tripped on a banana peel, and that's how I got this scar.
You're pretty damn tough.
Time to go to the face sculptor and give myself a scar, because I don't have one.
I wouldn't say no to a blade of sky-forged steel. Imagine it. Weapons forged in fire as old as Skyrim itself.
If I get you a Skyforged steel sword, can I have your katana? Or your Nadachi, sorry. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. More concerned about you, to be honest.
Me? I've said I'm doing well. I want to see what happens if I say I'm not doing so well.
I'm sorry to hear it. What has you troubled?
Taxes, global warming, Lost someone special. Worried about the future. Sure. Yeah, worried about taxes.
Well, you have a lot ahead of you.
It's tax season soon.
What part has you worried?
What if I'm not strong enough? I don't know what to do now. What if I fail? I don't know what to do. Indecisiveness, mainly.
Welcome to the curse of free will. Everyone scrambles for meaning at some point. But there's no reason to rush yourself. There's many paths for you to explore.
Alright, well, let's get going.
Guess we better get moving.
I didn't get to comment on it in the first part, but I just want to say that I really like the voice actor. Having never played the original Kaidan mods, I would have to go and listen to what the original voice actor sounded like, but I really like the current voice actor. I really like the armor, for instance, because it is this kind of, not play on Blade's armor, but it's, you know, reminiscent of Blade's armor, which makes sense because it was modeled after Akaviri armor. But the, you know, the arms, the legs are different. But I do like that it has a little bit of a shine on it. I like that it has the engraving on it and whatnot. Does feel a little bit more Akaviri that way, so. Didn't talk about it before, but just wanted to bring that up now since I have really liked, you know, the design as well as the audio for the mod. And we haven't had a chance to talk to any other characters in the mod, like any other voiced characters yet, but I believe we will in some of the quests that are coming up. Well, buddy, hold on, I'm just gonna step back here, and...
What do you need?
Are you okay being here?
Just trying to imagine how it was. Now, this place was probably my very first home. I might have even been born on this mountaintop. I spent so long looking for answers, and suddenly, I'm here. It's a lot to take in.
Now you can put the past to rest. I wish there was more here for you.
I'm actually okay with this. I'm glad to finally know where I'm from, but it's not everything I am. And have you to thank for all of this.
The treasure made it all worthwhile. Just happy to finally close the book on this one.
You and me both. All eyes to the road ahead.
Completed all of this past. And obviously I'm not super far in the main story. I got as far as diplomatic community, but one thing that I have liked about Kaidan is that he does have dialogue for the main questline, but he's not necessarily trying to hijack the main questline, if that makes any sense. I feel like one problem that I sometimes run into with follower mods with main quest commentary is sometimes they talk too much during the main story, during the quests themselves. Kaidan is a little more understated, I guess you could say, in a way, and because of that, he's not talking over other characters, he's not taking center stage. He acts as a good addition, but he's not a replacement for the main content itself. It's very much a tricky balancing act, and I get that, I do understand that, but just from what I've seen so far, what I've played so far, I feel like they did it well, and I'll comment on it more in the finale, in the review, and so on. What do you think of the Civil War?
I think it's bloody idiocy.
That's concise.
What do you need me to point out? How brainless this rebellion is? Or how useless the Empire became at looking after its own?
What's your problem with the Stormcloaks?
The fact Ulfric thought it was a bright idea to kill the High King and start this war shows he's not got the foresight to rule at all. What'll happen when this is all over? Most of Skyrim's fighting men and women will be dead or injured, and there'll be no support from the Empire. Not a good way to be if the Thalmor decide to attack. What's more, Ulfric has a chance of winning. He looks like a change the people don't think they'll get any other way. It's not the first time a racist with an ego managed to get a cult following just by spouting off a heap of rhetoric.
What's your issue with the Empire?
You mean aside from that time they rolled over and started taking up the arse from the Thalmor? The Empire died 200 years ago with Martin Septim.
Well, the Septim Empire
The Elder
did.
Council
This is
forgot about the people they
different
actually rule.
dynasty.
The ones who build their palaces and farm the food they eat. I just don't see the Empire surviving much longer. If Skyrim becomes independent, High Rock will be sure to follow. Seems to me Tamriel needs something new to unify it.
Like a Dragonborn? But not actually, because I don't want to do that. I believe in what I'm fighting for. I haven't picked a side. You have a lot of opinions today.
I have them every day. You just happen to ask.
Fair. I believe in what I'm fighting for. I haven't picked a side yet.
As you should, but we're not always going to agree on every single point.
You won't join me in this fight then?
Hey, I'm with you either way. You really think I'd let you face down an army alone?
What do you think of Solitude?
Solitude doesn't agree with me. Too much pomp and politics.
That's why it does agree with me. Alright.
Alright.
I said it first. Okay, I think Deadland Cave is new. Kaidan's second personal quest, Kaidan's, sorry, wow, still got Mass Effect on my mind. Kaidan's second personal quest requires us to be at the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon and to speak with him here.
Can we go? We really shouldn't be here.
No, it's fine. Why?
Shrines are conduits to their princes, and this shrine is to Mehrunes Dagon.
He can't hear us. He's not listening right now. Who's Mehrunes Dagon? What's the problem? You never been anxious about Daedric shrines before?
Well, this one is different. Please, I'll explain later. Let's just get away from this place.
He's an all-seeing, maybe not all-seeing, but he's a very powerful Daedric prince. If he wants to listen in on us, he's gonna hear your whisper. I don't want to go just yet. Okay, let's keep moving.
Thank you. Sooner we're out of here, the better.
There we go. Blood and fire. Speak with Kaidan. Which, hold on, let's get him away, because he's worried about Mehrunes Dagon listening in, plotting his little plots and schemes. He's not the prince of schemes, but you get what I mean. Just get over here. Talk to me, Kaidan. Talk to me.
What do you need?
Okay, maybe we need to go
Lead the way, Dragonborn.
home and rest. Let me see. Yep, should ask him about it when we get a chance to rest. May need to get to know him a little bit more before he opens up about it. Hey, I know he's Akaviri. I feel like that's pretty damn close. I feel like that should hopefully be enough.
What do you need? Aye, I think we've earned it.
And... okay, I might not be ready to talk about it with him yet.
What's got you curious?
Unless it's under this... oh, you were telling your story the other day?
Aye.
It's okay, you can talk to me about it. Maybe I need to do this first. Maybe I needed to do this before that.
It's nothing to be proud of. But considering they were my mistakes to make, perhaps I shouldn't deny them. I didn't handle things well after Brynjar's death, and inherited some of his worst habits. The drink, the moon sugar,
Ooh.
one day blurring into another.
We're gonna do skooma together?
I fell in with what I thought was a band of outlaws. People like me. People who seemed to be born on the path of destruction and death. They called themselves the Blooded Dawn, followers of a Daedric prince. I foolishly wanted a taste of that power, and I learned the price.
This is why we got it, but you escaped it.
How I got free is a long and painful tale, one I shouldn't burden you with. Now that I am free, I try to keep my eyes and mind on more earthly matters. It's one of the reasons I'm in Skyrim, digging up my past. I've learned that if you feel you have no place in the world, you must make one.
I'm sorry for what you went through.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Why's that?
Because it set me on the path that met with yours. How could I be sorry for myself when I'm so grateful for that?
And we haven't even started flirting yet. I had no idea you cared so much. I'm glad to have met you too. Don't go soft on me. Destiny often plays out in surprising ways. I'm going with the first one.
Well, it's been a long time since I've met someone I can trust this much.
I gotta go get that amulet Amara. Yep, here we go. The Blooded Dawn. They worshipped Mehrunes Dagon, didn't they?
Pieced it all together.
Wasn't hard.
Aye, they followed his doctrine. And for a time, so did I. Believe me when I say it's a part of my past I'd rather forget.
I understand. I won't push it for now. This sounds like something I need to know about.
I shouldn't be keeping secrets from you, I know. Before I say anything, just know I'm a different person now. Or I'm trying to be.
Lydia, not now.
A life? Oh, I've left it far behind.
Lydia just in the background making stew.
What did you need to know?
Lydia's just back there. It's like, oh, I'm not listening to you at all. I'm making soup. It's like, I don't buy it, Lydia. Nice try. I know you're nosy. How did you even meet these people?
Believe it or not, it was when I killed their leader. He had a pretty good bounty on his head, and I wanted it. I expected the others to retaliate, but they actually commended me. Twisted, yeah. But that's how it all started. I was alone in the world and killing people for money. They gave me a place to belong. At the beginning, I think I was actually happy.
Tell me about their doctrine.
Mehrunes Dagon rules over destruction, change, and revolution. The Blooded Dawn believed this is a necessary evil. Fires that purge the old to make way for the new. The weak are hunted to make room for the strong. The only way to know the true self was through suffering and violence. They saw a beauty in torture and death that could rival the Dark Brotherhood. The truth was that we were just violent people, trying to justify what we did to those around us. Then there was one night where I couldn't justify it anymore.
Well, what happened?
The farm happened. It was a small estate outside Leowin. We were raiding it for supplies, but everyone just got out of control. The things that were done to that family. I wish I could forget it, but perhaps I don't deserve to. Night after night, I couldn't get their screams out of my mind till the only thing I could think to do was, well, destroy the cult itself.
That's how you got away?
Aye. Sort of. It didn't exactly go as planned. See, I had a woman at the time, Rosalind. She was the clan's priestess, very talented in conjuration magic.
Conjuring something else,
I
huh?
didn't want her to die with the rest of them, and I thought she'd be on my side. Stupidest assumption I'd ever made. I wanted to know if her magic could make me stronger. She said it could. Well, she turned her magic against me instead. When someone you think you love tries to burn you alive with the fires of oblivion, it tends to change how you see them. The hideout was destroyed in the fight. I don't know if anyone survived it.
I can't believe you kept this from me. I can see why you wouldn't want to say anything. Yeah.
Aye. All the same, I'm sorry I kept it from you.
Let's talk of something else. I assume this will still let me continue it because, yeah, I can see why he would keep it from me. I feel like, until we've gotten to know each other more, it's not something you just bring up. How are you doing?
My shoulder's acting up a bit after the last brawl, but nothing to complain about. I'm more concerned about you, to be honest.
Okay, we've had that talk before too. I think I'm coming down with something. I do have rock joint right now.
Better get some sleep. We'll try to get to a temple later, or find a potion for you.
Praise Talos, because he's, right here in Whiterun. Were you gonna ask something?
You know what? Tell me something about you.
Ooh.
Do you have any family out there?
Well, it depends on each and every playthrough that I do. I'm alone in the world, just like you. We can be alone together.
I know the feeling. But blood alone doesn't make a family. There are many who care about you, myself among them.
And Nosy Lydia, yeah. Did you feel like talking?
You know what? Tell me something about you.
Ooh, something else, okay. It's nice because so many followers, they just talk about themselves. He often gives us some more role-playing opportunities. That being said, I'm good for right now.
Alright.
But, that was one of the things that I and other people liked about Serana. She would ask you, it's like, oh, what about your family? What about your parents? Stuff like that. So I'm getting a little bit of that vibe with Kaidan, which, I like. It makes the relationship feel a little bit more back and forth. So I believe we just need to wait about 24 hours or so after that conversation for this to move along, for the next kind of stage to take place. Nope, nothing. I wonder if we have to be in a city for it, like a courier would be. I will wait out here one more day. I mainly just didn't want to do it in a city where people might die. Spoiler, but I'm gonna wait another day, and if he's not still here, if nothing moves forward, then I'll go back inside. Oh, and nope, we had to be...
Kaidan, traitor.
We had to be at home, got it.
Dremora?
You said your name.
Lord Dagon demands reparation.
What are you just getting close?
Your soul, then feast on the blood of the Dragonborn.
Hey, that's me!
Dagon.
I feel included.
I'm not a puppet of that beast anymore. Tell me who summoned you.
Dagon did.
The time for talk is done. You will breathe.
Lydia just sitting down, eating some bread to go with the stew that she had. Ooh, oh, okay. And Kaidan's gonna beat him.
the
Ooh,
That?
just threw the sword at me. Wait, can I just get, yep, I can easily get a free Daedric sword right now. How nice is that?
It knew my name. It came for me. I thought I'd left this all behind. I thought...
Well, it's dead now. It can't hurt us. What did it want?
You heard what it said. Revenge. I crossed a Daedric prince. I should have known his followers weren't going to let it go.
Who could have summoned it?
Oh, it might have been any one of Dagon's followers. Even one of my old friends from the Blooded Dawn.
Well, you did say that Rosalind had a talent for conjuration magic.
That... she did. Oh, and if she actually survived that night, I wouldn't put this past her.
I also kind of assumed it was going to be that. I was like, wait a second, I think he said she was dead, but summoning a Dremora, summoning a permanent Dremora, that takes good conjuration skills.
I think it's clear I can't turn my back on this, not this time. If I don't face these cultists, they won't ever stop coming after me. I need to find where they are, strike them down first.
There was that suspicious cave by the shrine.
I can't ask you to do that. You heard what the Dremora said. I've made you as much of a target as I have myself.
I'm always a target. Then we better stick together. You're not my shield. Or you're my shield after all. You're not gonna face this alone. I'm not afraid to fight. You're not gonna face this alone.
I will if it means keeping you out of the clutches of a Daedric prince.
Then we better stick together. You're my shield after all.
I suppose that's true. But I know what these people are capable of. I couldn't live with myself if they got their hands on you.
I'm not afraid to fight.
I should know by now not to fight you on these things.
Alright, and let's go. See, I told you,
Right then.
cave under the shrine. Seemed obvious to me, because I was 99% sure it was a new location. Sometimes it's hard to say though, because frankly, I still don't remember a lot of the locations added by Anniversary Edition. Just gonna see if he has anything to say before we go
Something
in.
on your mind?
I didn't think so, I just wanted to check.
Aye.
Aye, back at you. Ooh, red hue. Dead body. Ooh, little creepy already. Yeah, you know how they say don't eat the yellow snow?
It's fresh. Someone's been busy.
Also, don't eat the red snow. Any color of snow where you might not be sure of where the color came from, just don't eat it. Don't put it anywhere near your mouth. Maybe don't even put your hands in it. Creepy door. Check. This does feel like a Daedric cult. You want me to touch the door? You want me to talk to you about the door?
I've seen these before.
Yes.
Wards like these were used on one of our hideouts. To cross them, you need to be in possession of a particular talisman.
Do you know where to get one?
No, but I know how to make one. Though some of the parts needed could be hard to find. Fire salts, a Daedra heart, and black soul gem fragments. Then a pendant made from bone to hold all the elements together. That much I can do.
Where can we even find the other ingredients?
Pretty sure fire salts should be easy enough. You can collect those from flame atranax, or buy them from an alchemist. Daedra hearts might not be so easy to find. Can rip them out of the Daedra themselves, but I don't think there'd be many who would sell them. The gem fragments will probably be the hardest to come by. I don't know much about how they're made, or what it takes to break apart a black soul gem. That's the realm of necromancers.
Phalion and Morthal might know, or maybe someone at the college.
Perhaps we should ask there then. I'll get to work on the talisman right away.
So, it's a minor thing, but I haven't met Phalion yet in this save, so I would almost wish if there was a way to maybe block that line if I wasn't already familiar with them. Something on your mind?
Well, a lot right now, but nothing much I want to share.
Oh, you don't want to talk and hold hands and share
All
your
right.
feelings right by the weird glowing Daedra door? Damn. I thought this was a date.
Valiant
If
says
you
I'm good at
stand
learning.
before me to
like
accuse me
learning
of
about
sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
I'm just here for some ingredients, you know?
I keep to myself. I offer spells and scrolls to those who need them, and wisdom in conjuration magic for those who wish to learn. Beyond that, I seek only to be left alone to pursue my research.
Well, let me see what you have for sale.
Take a look.
Yeah, because he didn't have the soul gem fragments in his
Till next time.
inventory. Oh, wait, does he? Oh, okay. I can just take them from right there. Okay, I thought I had to buy them. I just kind of stole them in a way. Not stealing, though. It wasn't stealing. Superheat a filled black soul gem in smelter. Cool rapidly. Repeat until gem breaks in case you don't want to take those, but you want to make your own. And I'll just need some fire
Have you been
salts.
working on your concentration?
Here, I've finished the first part of the talisman. Once we have everything we need, we can take it to a forge and put it together.
Alright, easy enough. Unenchanted talisman. Let me see that. Okay, got it. So that's what that looks like. It's probably going to look different once we actually put everything together. So this is what it's going to look like. The Deadland Temple Talisman. I do like the effect on that. Daedra Heart, Fire Salts, Black Soul Gem Fragments, and the Unenchanted Talisman. Well, Kaidan, what do you think? I like that it's a knocker, like we're gonna put it on the door, knock, and then the door will open.
Something on your mind?
That's how I'm thinking about it, at least.
The bloodshed ahead, to be honest. I might not know exactly what to expect, but I do know there's no possible way this will end peacefully. These are my sins, coming back to haunt me. Knowing I in some way deserve what's coming makes it harder to fight against.
Mehrunes Dagon deserves nothing from you. Finish that cult and end this. Every day you're making up for your past, now fight for the future. Stop indulging in self-defeat already, you're tougher than that. No, fight for your future.
Aye, and one I won't reach until I finish what I started with the Blooded Dawn. But you're right, I'm making a new life here, a good life. And I won't let those bastards take it away from me.
That's the spirit. There you go.
Something on your mind?
Ooh, here we go. How should we prepare for the fight?
Anything you have to protect yourself from fire. Potions, enchantments, spells. Use it all. The cult was also known for summoning Daedra to fight. Any sort of banishing spell might be useful.
Well, I'm... what, level... I'm gonna be level 6. Ooh. I'm in a bad place. I'm in a bad way, aren't I? Oh, okay. Level 7. Still not great, but... I'm gonna let Kaidan do the heavy lifting here. Well, the good news is I have the gear that I got from his first quest, so that's gonna come in handy right now. That will at least be of some use to me. Let's see how terribly this goes. Oh, I thought that maybe the sigil would explode or something. I was waiting for something to happen with the sigil with the mark on the door. Hello? I'm just gonna walk around the bones if you don't mind. Oh, are we not gonna talk?
I was starting to think I would have to come and collect you myself.
Rosalind. So is you.
I like the scar, I like the detail
You
there.
don't seem surprised.
Oh, I might have been if you didn't make yourself so obvious. Sending Dremora out to do your work for you, you'd even kill me by proxy.
Kill you? No, darling. Not kill you. Maim you, perhaps. Incapacitate. But I couldn't kill you. Not until I had you here. Now you are. And you even brought me the Dragonborn. I'll be rewarded for your sacrifice.
As deranged as ever you were. How did you find me?
Lord Dagon still speaks to me. He whispered of your arrival at his shrine.
Uh-oh.
I wondered, hoped even, you might have returned to... well, I see now that's not the case.
So this is all my fault,
It
got
was
it.
easy enough to follow the rumors of the red-eyed swordsman in Skyrim. A man with a crimson tattoo down his face. You've been busy, Kaidan. Become the bodyguard of the Dragonborn. You follow them around like a guard dog.
A little.
I'm sure all they have to do is whistle, and you'll appear at their side.
Kinda, yeah.
Does your friend here even know about you? The real you? Don't worry. I'll relay each and every one of your sins to them when I rip the still beating heart from their chest.
You won't live long enough to try, you psychotic bitch. I should have finished you off when I had the chance. I won't be making the same mistake again. The next blood to be spilled here will be your own!
There he is. There's that bloodthirsty man I knew. Do you recall what you asked of me the last night we were together? You wanted me to use my magic to make you stronger. Molag Bal has his vampires.
Oh,
Hercene,
wait.
his werewolves.
Uh-oh, I don't like this.
You were ready to trade what humanity you had left, just to destroy our clan. Ha! And I'm the psychotic one. Still, your idea wasn't without merit. With every sacrifice, my power grows and my mortality ebbs. Now, let's give this a fitting end, shall we?
Did you hear that?
Oh, and the Dremora spawned, or the... Oh, yeah, the Atronex spawned right inside of him. Oh, alright, little bit of fire. Listen, because everyone talks about like, oh, my psychotic X this, my psychotic X that. You know, he gets to actually mean it. He gets to actually say it, and it makes sense.
Death wish?
She's not attacking, though.
I'm not dead yet. Let it be a
there we
lesson
go, there
to
we go.
others.
It won't end like this!
She wasn't attacking, and then it looks like she wasn't gonna die. Uh-oh. Rosalind, stop doing that. Don't you come back. Ooh, I like the dagger. And the Staff of the Deadlands, a massive gout of fire that does 15 points per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
It's actually over. I thought I'd be more relieved.
Are all your ex-lovers that crazy? Are you sorry she's dead? What do you think she was planning?
Rosalind was a fanatic. I guess by making sacrifices of us, she hoped to win Dagon's favor. Be transformed into something inhuman. I think it was working, too. Her body looks like it was breaking apart and burning from within.
Are all your ex-lovers that crazy?
She was the only Daedra-worshipping murderess. When I say that out loud, it sounds really bad.
Well, she was kinda cute. It happens. Are you sorry she's dead?
I might have been. But the moment she threatened you, I lost any reason to feel sorry for her.
Well, we should go. We should leave.
Agreed. We've spent long enough in my past. That and all these dead bodies make for poor company.
Completed Blood and Fire. I just keep thinking of Game of Thrones and House Targaryen with that one, which is fire and blood, but still, you know, close enough.